Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. I got Bitcoin on the daily, struggling to get up to that $19,600 mark, give or take, roughly $20,000, basically trying to break all-time high. Okay, there's been a lot of resistance from sellers, and we just can't seem to get past that $20,000 level. Of course, that is the all-time high for Bitcoin, give or take, but we really do need to kind of get up over that mark in order to see the rally continue. When I bring up XRP on the daily, we can see a beautiful bullish pennant pattern forming. Okay, as I've mentioned in previous videos, this pattern is looking amazing for XRP to continue its rally upward. If I zoom out, you guys can see here, XRP making new highs, higher lows. And so buyers and sellers are finding an equilibrium here in this zone. We are seeing volume decline at this moment in time. Not too much buying and selling activity as we did see throughout the majority of the month of November. But this is all good. The Spark airdrop is coming up soon. So is that going to affect price? Well, it is happening in less than a week, guys. And if you look at the entire crypto market, the crypto market is up near 569 billion up here. And Bitcoin dominance down to about 62.6. So the market's looking healthy, very robust. And XRP has surpassed 60 million ledger transactions. That's right, guys. This from you today here, brought to us by XRP CryptoWolf. The number of ledgers settled on the XRP network has surpassed 60 million as per data provided by the XRP Ledger Explorer XRP Scan. Last September, the mainnet reached 50 million ledgers, and it took over a year to add another 10 million. The milestone coincided with the 8th anniversary of the XRP Ledger, according to Ripple CTO David Schwartz. The XRP version that we know and love came into existence in December 2012. And then there's a little paragraph here saying that the first week of the XRP Ledger has been completely lost, and some critics are very quick to bring that up. Nevertheless, the milestone is huge. We are seeing more transactions on the XRPL. James Rule XRP down here saying 6,047,996 and counting. That, guys, of course, is from XRP Scan, so you can go to that website if you want to see the latest updates in real time for the XRPL. Got to thank James Rule and XRP CryptoWolf for pointing us to this. And another one here, guys, from the XRP CryptoWolf, 81,564 XRP accounts are set to claim the Spark airdrop with a total balance of 17.5 plus billion XRP. So a few screen grabs here to demonstrate that. Some of the exchanges up here that are supporting the airdrop, of course, Coinbase, Binance, Bithumb, Upbit, Bitbank. We've got Bitstamp, Kraken, Huobi, Bittrex, and Coin1. Those are just a few of the many exchanges that are now officially supporting the Spark airdrop. And so a huge number of accounts, 421 million XRP holdings increased, and 36,646 new XRP accounts have been created since the Flare Network's announcement of the airdrop. So those numbers up here, guys, and XRP holdings increase since the announcement is up 17% as well, and new accounts claimed for Spark is up 45%. So many people are getting really excited about this airdrop. And I know some of you guys have the cold storage solution, the Ledger. I did a video on how to claim Spark with the Ledger. I'll put it up here in the right-hand corner if you guys still haven't caught that. Every time I mention the Spark airdrop, I do want to mention this because some people are still asking me about it. A lot of people are getting really excited about this. Clearly, we're seeing a lot of interest in the XRP space. We're seeing more accounts being open. I don't know if it's just for the airdrop or also, for the XRP price rally. Let's not forget, November was a great bullish month for XRP specifically. And we were due for a bull run, Spark airdrop or not, we were definitely due for a bull run. On the heels of that, though, we've also got this news, guys, coming from the Cryptic Poet. Australian fintech and digital payments company Novatti Group has partnered with Ripple to enable real-time remittances between Australia and Asia. So this is the latest development with regards to a Ripple partnership, guys, harnessing the high speed and the low cost of blockchain technology. Australian fintech and digital payments company Novatti Group has partnered with Ripple to enable real-time remittances between Australia and Asia. The partnership will enable Novatti to process global payments instantly through RippleNet Cloud, a blockchain payments network used by more than 300 financial institutions, including American Express and MoneyGram. This partnership will further increase Novatti's competitiveness and provide our customers customers with access to new innovative payment solutions. This coming from Novatti's managing director, Peter Cook. He goes on to say, in particular, we look forward to working with Ripple to provide our customers with access to their exciting alternative finance solutions so that our customers can free up capital to focus on growing their business. This partnership will fast-track Novatti's international expansion, particularly in Southeast Asia. In doing so, we aim to deliver increased transaction volumes and revenue growth for Novatti's core payment processing business. In recent years, Ripple has emerged as one of the financial industry's most effective disruptors with RippleNet's speed and transactions, providing its partners with financial solutions at a fraction of cost compared to the traditional banking systems. Bidirectional messaging, settlement, liquidity management, and lines of credit are just some of the services offered to Ripple partners, where Novatti's utilization will initially cover cross-border payments between Australia and Southeast Asia. And these guys process more than $2.3 billion in transactions annually, so it will be a big step in the right direction for Novatti. Clearly, they want to be on board to settle cross-border payments the same as every other cross-border money transmitting company around the globe. Why would you want to use inferior technology if you can use the best technology? And so I wanted to bring up this video because this also has to do with Novatti and how they've integrated with Google Pay and Samsung Pay as well. Let me just play you this real quick.
Novatti Group is a leading digital banking and payments company. Can you tell us about the recently announced partnership with Google Pay and Samsung Pay?
So Novatti has been methodically building our business with a range of partnerships over actually a long period of time. As we bring these sorts of deals to bear, essentially we can provide more services to our existing customers and in a financial sense, gain more share of wallet from those business or consumer customers. And most recently we did announce that our card issuing services will interoperate with Google Pay and Samsung Pay. And so all of our clients can, with Google phones, can immediately access those mobile payment services.
And hot on the heels of your partnership with Google Pay and Samsung Pay, you also have an agreement with UnionPay.
So UnionPay is essentially China's main payment scheme. I think they're available in 179 countries and regions, and there are about 8.5 billion UnionPay cards out on issue. So essentially more than one per person on the planet. Absolutely major payment scheme. They've selected us to be a merchant acquiring payment partner in Australia, and essentially wherever we've got clients who are accepting our payment services, then we can add on UnionPay. And in fact, we've already integrated, as I was saying, to our ChinaPayments.com web-based payment service. And we've got many thousands of Chinese consumers in China and in Australia, students, local residents who are paying bills such as electricity, council rates, telephone bills and so forth. So we've already got transactions occurring.
So not only has Novatti just partnered with Ripple, as you saw in that clip with Peter Cook, their strategy is to get on board with as many different payment options as possible. As you guys heard, they are integrated with Google Pay and Samsung Pay, and also recently announced an agreement with UnionPay, one of China's biggest payment providers. So think of all the volume, guys, and now that these guys are partnered with Ripple, the possibilities that are available to all these customers worldwide that are going to be using Novatti services. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the potential here for growth for XRP holders and another money-making opportunity. I also saw this clip, guys, from the Cryptic Poet. We really believe that this is a once-in-a-century shift that's taking place in the world. And this is CEO, again, Peter Cook, on the new partnership with Ripple. Let me play you this next clip. This has to do with the Ripple partnership specifically.
And how about your operations?
Yes, operationally, we're leveraging three key important factors. The strong macro level demand for digital services following COVID-19. Our own platforms we're leveraging to deliver these services, supported by tier one international partners such as Visa. And with more than $11 million in cash, we can really drive for higher growth rates. So combining these factors, sound platforms, major partners, and a strong balance sheet, we can really accelerate our growth. We believe the outlook is very, very bright. We're well placed to meet the demand for new digital banking and payment services. We're focused on ongoing revenue growth. consolidation of our EBITDA, and improved quarterly cash flow. We really believe that this is a once-in-a-century shift is taking place in the world as we move to digital and cashless payments. And COVID-19 has essentially accelerated that. What might have happened in 5 or 8 years has been brought down to a 6 or 12-month window. So obviously one point of interest for the past few months is the rise of buy now, pay later, which we have some exposure to both in a client in the US, in Australia, and the business we previously announced in the UK, which is great. But we think the disruption to the payment sector is much broader than just buy now, pay later. So we are really exposed to growth in a range of payments areas. So as society shifts to cashless, and that shift is accelerating, so our growth is accelerating. We've already seen in Australia that card payments is overtaking cash payments. So for Novatti, we've done a lot of the hard work to be at the right place, and to capture some of this growth. Our platforms are delivering a lot of these services now, and we will continue to drive efficiencies and scale in them. So right now we're leveraging our strengths and trying to capture this growth.
So you can see these guys are really gearing up to capture that growth that Peter Cook talks about here. Because of the pandemic, this is a once-in-a-century opportunity, and a shift is taking place in the world, as he mentioned. A shift in payments going digital. We have already seen the world go digital to a degree, but now the pandemic is pushing it, and you heard him talk about the timeline, really kind of accelerated that timeline. And there are many things about the RippleNet partnership that are going to work for Novatti, one of which is this. I don't know if he brought this up specifically, but CryptoEri brought this up, and I was thinking this myself. New Ripple partner Novatti cites that they look forward to their customers having access to their exciting alternative financing solutions so that our customers can free up capital. Remember, the new XRP line of credit is all about freeing up capital. So for these guys, right, they don't want their capital tied up in Nostro and Vostro accounts. They want to be able to utilize that capital that would traditionally have been tied up. They might want to leverage it to do other things, to build the company, whatever it is. And so this line of credit, the XRP line of credit, is really going to help them do that. And so I know you guys remember back to June 2019 when Ripple and MoneyGram announced their partnership. I just wanted to show you guys here on the charts, the MoneyGram stock chart here. I'm going to put it on the weekly, and I just want to bring us back to that time, guys. Let's not forget, MoneyGram was in the dumps in and around here. The partnership was announced in June, and then look at that rise, okay? Look at how much MoneyGram stock increased. Actually, if I put it here on the daily, I can show you guys exactly the day where we heard that announcement. I believe it was here. It was June 17th, and MoneyGram stock gapped up huge, okay? We were down around here. It closed at around $1.45. And then gapped up to about $3.66. That is a 152% increase. Of course, the FOMO kept going, and MoneyGram stock topped out at about $6.70 before coming back down. And then the beer flu pandemic really did have an effect on the overall market, and that happened in around here. So the entire stock market collapsed after that. And then MoneyGram stock really didn't look back after that decline, okay? Back in early April, we've seen a high of MoneyGram going up as high as $9 at about $8.96 here. So even since the depths of that market crash for MoneyGram, guys, we have seen a 677% increase on MoneyGram stock. Now, let's bring up Novatti. I wanted to bring up Novatti for you guys because I wanted to just take a look at this company in this same kind of way. As we know, Novatti wants to really push for this new innovative payments technology. They have not been listed publicly on the stock exchange as long as MoneyGram. Their IPO was released back in January 2016. But you guys can see this chart here. I have this on the monthly. Let me just put it on the weekly real quick here. Lot of opportunity. I just want to say, when I look at this chart, I see a lot of opportunity to make money, especially since we know now that there is a Ripple partnership behind the scenes. I look at this, guys, and since this is a relatively new stock, I mean, not that new, it has been around for 4 years. Again, this is the chart on the weekly. We can see a significant bottom forming here. Okay, we saw a top resistance right up here, all-time high for Novatti at about 50 cents. Came right back down in this level of resistance. So to me, this looks like it was forming a double bottom. This second level here, of course, came down around the same time of the shutdown because of the pandemic. And then the stock just kept moving upwards. So what this tells me is that there is a lot of potential for Novatti. Not saying that this is financial advice, guys, but right now it is trading at 27.5 cents. I believe that would be Australian. So an interesting opportunity here. Of course, XRP hodlers, very interested in what Ripple is doing. So since we do our research and we have the knowledge, is it worth taking a shot on Novatti? Do you think their stock price will go up? I mean, quite frankly, the stock is cheaper than XRP at the moment, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.